I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Maybe the upper hand in this one, the Oklahoma City Thunder won the last matchup of the season against Chicago.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
SGA's shot is good. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. And the basket by SGA.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Kenny goes in. Misses from short range. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty, so we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back over to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. And the dunk by Bull.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Bull after Oklahoma City gets the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. With the shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Giddey goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Bulls trail by 5. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bull making his last shot. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. It's from the elbow. SGA with the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
And a steady presence out there. Gilgeous-Alexander keeps his cool when the shot clock's running down. I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And here are the Thunder now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Bulls trail by 4. Giddey with it. Pass to Ivy. There's the pick. Back to Giddey. To the inside. Looking for Ivy, and he gets it there. And he goes in for the dunk.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
And the dunk by SGA.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Hey, and when Ivy's making the three, he is really tough to guard.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Stolen by Walker. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player. But he is good at everything." Guys?
All-purpose. Thank you, Allie.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Outside Boozer. There's the drive. And the dunk by Boozer.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. On the wing, Walker. Off target from outside. Here's Williamson. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Messi. Down low. Oklahoma City moving it around. And Messi throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Ivy. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 3-point lead. Here's Boozer. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams gets the bucket.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Williams. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The kick out to Walker. Back to Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Here's Walker. The Thunder making the shot. And Walker throws it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Jones. Here's Santos. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Santos has got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Thunder making a change here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A kick out to Simon. Hits the free. Point by. Simons has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. SGA from outside. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Adebayo. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
The shot's good. 21 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the bucket. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. They set the screen to the middle. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Kicks it out to Jones. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Jones has got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Thunder. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. SGA with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up.
Making good use of his wind. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
The Thunder leading by 8. And a wide open look for SGA. Drains the three-pointer.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Here's Simons. And it's blocked by SGA. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Williams. Adebayo high post. Now SGA. Count the basket. And that's now 28 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Into the lane. Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
And Williams throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 14. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And that'll be the third of the four straight at home. Nice move. Back to Ivy. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Bulls knocking down the 3.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Giddy goes in. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And I love watching Giddy take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Ivy with it, and it's Wallace picking him up.
And you can see that quick twitch athleticism. Ivy is likely to spend a lot of time at the line in this league.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Boozer, no luck. Bulls trailed by 13. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Ivy. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Bulls trail by 15. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you, Kevin.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
It's deflected. And even 3-on-3 break. There's the three. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 9. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Oklahoma City leading by 17. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. Floats one. Count it. SGA's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Walker. The Bulls have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Walker.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's SGA. No good with the layup. Here's Okoro. And he's good on the 3-ball. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's SGA. That one, no good.
You got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He puts again. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bulls trailed by 18. Now here's Giddey. Now Buzelis drains it from beyond the arc. Buzelis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Williams. Let's go. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You can tell Williams was feeling that one, letting it fly without hesitation.
Here's Ivy. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Oklahoma City foul. Gm12. Second personal foul. First team foul.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Bull, that's good.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Bull, and they recover it. Here's Ivy, driving inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
An absolute juggernaut on the drive. Once Ivy gets a step on the D, you're about to be compromised.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 22 is their biggest lead. And there's the drive. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Here's the 3. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
That's his third 3 of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
And it's good for 2. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
From downtown, Thunder with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Williamson. Clock at 6. Driving in. And Williamson throws it down.
And that was an absolute hammer. Williamson is downright lethal when you allow him to gain some momentum.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Hartenstein with the rebound. Bulls trail by 14. He hits it with a step-back J.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
For your incredible. Please welcome to the court, your incredible.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. That if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Thank you, Allie. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Bulls trail by 14. There's the screen. It's Giddey with the drive.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Big Detroit fans for the one and only Chicago.
Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with two hands on that stuff. Down he goes for three.
Always has his head up, getting unselfish with it. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Ivy fires. The three is off. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 22 is their biggest lead. .133 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bulls trail by 13. Buzelis with the ball. Off target from outside.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Thunder.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And here are the Thunder now. 15-point game. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
With the drive, he answers with a dunk of his own.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cook.
They won't leash on that, don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that. If she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my back, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I got change. 20, 50, 100, 100 million, man. Baby, I'm a double streaming, baby, switching back, yeah. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero. All of my, they hard, call them Beatles. Hey, was facing, I kept me in Regals. Dropping in the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people. Let my little shawty go get me a bring back me a. Yes, I got trust, I'm not worried about that, they know they can get. I swear I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Sheesh. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Sheesh. Yeah, I done got me a check, I got a check. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I'm like.